I wouldn't call it a theory. I literally just thought of it today. Notice how when we're back on Mary Joa, we had Garling, and what was he doing? They said he even judges the celestial dragons. And then we noticed that he's executing one of them. But for what? So there's two things that CD did. While protecting a fisherman, he attacked one of the CDs. The Holy Knight, they police the CDs. But have you noticed that they don't really protect the CDs though? Like that's not their job. Think back when Fisher Tiger freed the slaves. Not a Holy Knight in sight. Now currently, when Sabo and the Revs attacked, not another Holy Knight in sight either. So that made me think. You have two breakouts where war is happening, where slaves are being freed, and the Revs are fighting on Mary Joa, but not any of the Holy Knight show up to protect the CDs. Even to the point where their food is being attacked. They're knights, but knights for who? They're not knights for the celestial dragons. They're knights for Emu. They serve Emu, but their job is not to protect. They're only there to protect Emu's throne. And what I mean by his throne is what Garling says. He says, those who protect subhuman scum, you drop even lower. It took me back to the Ancient Kingdom. The government wanted to shut down not only the Ancient Kingdom, but any idea that they had. Why he executed that CD was the idea of protecting subhuman scum. The ideas that Emu suppressed the world from, or furthering the throne's interest. That even pertains to celestial dragons. If celestial dragons even share a thought that's outside of Emu's, they end up with the same result. Hence why that one was executed. It was like, no, you went outside of Emu's idea of how y'all should be. Even the CDs there can't go outside of their own education and what they're taught. They're taught certain things about the D clan, they're sure of how to view them. If they go outside it, they meet the same fate as someone who's not a CD. Doflamingo would be a problem if he wanted to usurp the throne. Like he said, if I had this and that, I would have became E. I think the Holy Knights were watching the CDs in case anyone want to usurp the throne or gain power. That's also why they watch them. Any idea, any thought that goes outside of that's not loyal to Emu, even the part protecting fishermen, or even wanted to kind of gain power, like a regular CD like Doflamingo, he had conquerors. But what if he stayed in Mary Joa and he thought of ideas greater than his position? The knights would just execute them because that's their role. If the five elders are the council, the ones that actually go out and do the bidding are the knights. Yeah. And that's why Dragon was bringing up when they move is when Emu's moving, because now they're furthering Emu's throne interest. They're not there to protect the CDs, or we may thought, because they weren't there to protect them at all, but they're furthering all of Emu's wishes.